Good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad to welcome all participants at today's big event, Russian Education Day in Latin America. Currently, we observe slight but very firm signs of improvement of the pandemic situation, and they give us a hope that soon we will overcome current obstacles and negative circumstances. We pray that things turn around soon. Anyway, please do not forget about all security measures in your regular lives. Today, the officials of 5 Russian universities will make their presentations for potential students from Latin American countries. These universities offer dozens of majors, and I'm sure that you will be able to choose the right one for yourself, be it medicine or business administration, computer science, construction, oil and gas engineering, and many, many more. This event was initiated by Russian Education Expert Center, which assists Russian universities in their endeavors to bring more international students to Russia. We help them through building marketing capacity and delivery of regular virtual fairs of this kind across the globe. Before we give a start to our presentations, I would like to invite everyone to visit our online expo virtual student fair at russiaexpo.study for more details on applying to Russian universities. Let me also make a few remarks about the current situation in Russian education market. You need to know that Russia is among the first countries that is getting back on track after the pandemic and has opened its borders to 45 countries, including students. According to the recent news, citizens of 4 more countries, including Sri Lanka, Morocco, Cuba, Venezuela, and even Mexico, are allowed to travel to Russia. And as far as we are aware, many countries are on the short list. This means that it is the right time for everyone to put Russia on the top positions in your list of priority destination countries. Russian education has so many unbeatable advantages. For example, Russia is famous for the world-class higher education available at a very affordable rates. Even if you are not able to secure a scholarship, you still can afford to study in Russia, because tuition fees at Russian universities are up to 10 times less than in other popular study destinations. Also, Russian education is accessible. There are no extra prerequisites apart from your certificate of secondary education. No language proficiency documents are required. You just need to successfully pass admission tests. Even if you aim at getting enrolled to an English degree program, even in this case, you just need to pass the university's admission test. You will be able to support yourself throughout the period of studies, as international students are eligible for part-time employment in Russia. There are so many job opportunities for international students in different fields. But as you live in Russia and learn Russian language, the number of opportunities available for you will be growing. Okay, let's move on to our presentations. Let me briefly introduce you to the format. Each university will have 10 minutes for its presentation, including questions and answer session if there are any. We encourage all participants to use this opportunity and address your questions to the university's officials. And in order to do so, please visit their respective expo web pages at russiaexpo.study, and use live chat and messenger tools for communication. Thank you, and let us start. And I wish good luck to our university participants and wish everyone to have a great time today. The first university is Privolzhsky Research Medical University from the city of Nizhny Novgorod, the official capital of sunsets of Russia. I invite Ms. Tamara Bardinsky to the floor, which is yours. Good morning.
Good morning, dear colleagues. Good morning, dear applicants. Thank you very much for such a great opportunity just to take part in your event. And let's start. On behalf of Privolzhsky Research Medical University, I'd like to welcome you today. I'm Tamara Borodinsky, the head of International Affairs Department, and today I'm glad to meet you at this great event and tell you about our medical university. Would you please show the presentation? Okay, thank you. So, established in 1920, Privolzhsky Research Medical University is one of the oldest universities in Russia. It successfully provides scientific researchers and educational work in the best world and Russian traditions. The educational process is based on modern principles and medical development. Being recognized as one of the top medical universities in Russia, Privolzhsky Research Medical University has experienced and talented teachers, more than 700 highly qualified specialists in various fields of medicine. Speaking about our students, we are proud to say that 6,000 students have chosen our university just to study, where about 1,500 foreign citizens from 67 countries across the world. More than that, our university is set in Nizhny Novgorod, as Dmitry has already said, a city in the European part of Russia, with dynamic social and cultural life, and it's just cultural and historical merchant flavor, only 400 kilometers away from Moscow. That makes our university a preferable place to study and easy to reach. Privolzhsky Research Medical University provides a great variety of educational programs on undergraduate, graduate, and postgraduate levels, both in Russian and English languages. For international applicants, our university offers following undergraduate educational programs: 6-year general medicine course and 5-year pharmacy and dentistry courses. There are more than 20 medical residency programs, including pediatrics, oncology, neurology, obstetrics, and others. Also, just speaking about the documents you need for admission to our university, you should submit the following: a notarized copy of passport with a notarized translation into Russian for all the pages, notarized copies of diplomas or certificates of education and annexes for them, where all the subjects studied and credits are indicated with a notarized translation into Russian. So also you need a certificate of equivalence, the so-called recognition of educational documents issued by Rosoboronadzor, of the Russian Federation in Moscow, and certificate of English knowledge, if it is possible. Also, you need a general health certificate and AIDS-free certificate. University Admission Board starts on the 19th of June this year, and the deadline of submitting documents for admission is on the 25th of October. It's highly important to mention that all applicants have to make written entrance tests in the following subjects: biology and chemistry. As far as we are able to judge, accommodation issues are always crucial for our applicants. So it's of utmost importance to say a few words about university hostel. University provide fully equipped hostel facilities for students. It's specially designed with two primary objectives of safety and comfort. Having round-the-clock security and comfortable apartments, our students enjoy living in it. University hostel is self-contained with amenities such as a reading room, a lounge, a dining hall, and it is located in developed city area with many shops, bus stops easily accessible. So it usually takes about 15 or 20 minutes by bus to reach university academic buildings. Our students come from more than 65 different countries from all over the world, and this is one of the best things about being a student here. University hosts an extensive range of hobby clubs and societies, so you will definitely find one that is right for you. For instance, joining a sports club will give you the opportunity to train, compete, and socialize with other students, take part at different competitions, and enjoy university life. Joining a society is a great opportunity to meet new people and make friends from around the world. Our societies range from research unities to Indian dance lovers. There is bound to be something for you. If not, you can always start your own. As we have already mentioned, our university is set in Nizhny Novgorod, at the very heart of the European part of Russia, in the place where the two great rivers, the Oka and the Volga, merge together. It harmoniously combines the spirit of Russian culture and traditions with the modern rhythm of life and rapid development. Unofficially, our city is called the capital of sunsets, as we are lucky to observe lovely sunsets almost every evening. And that's not all. Numerous estates, ancient temples and monasteries, and much more await you in our abundant, generous, and hospitable city. Also, I should say that you should join our university, because the motto of our university, PRMU, we don't chase the changes, we create them. So that brings me to the end of our university presentation. Thank you all for listening, and it was a pleasure being here today. Now we would like just to invite any questions you may have. Feel free to ask any questions regarding our university, Privolzhsky Research Medical University.
Thank you very much, Tamara, for your presentation. Could you please kindly give more details of which countries, nationalities are presented at the university, like the top in terms of numbers of students?
So we have just about 400 Indian students, about 300 Arabic students from Iraq and Egypt. And from Malaysia, we have a lot of students from Malaysia. We have a lot of students from Africa. So I suppose that it's just a melting pot.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Can you also give like very brief description of how you normally get students introduced to some practical work in hospitals or in other clinics where they have some practice?
We have a wide net of hospitals in Nizhny Novgorod. They specialize in different fields, and you know that our studies, usually our classes, are divided into the practical part, which operates at the hospitals at different chairs. For example, just the chair of radiology at one hospital and the chair of surgery at another one, to get some practical skills and to see how do they operate, how work just real doctors, and to have an opportunity just to get such skills.
Great.
So, but I have not mentioned some Latin American countries, so such as Bolivia and Ecuador. So this year we had a lot of students from Ecuador as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for the presentation, and I encourage all those of you who are watching this now, kindly refer to the webpage of this university, PRMU, at russianexpo.study, and you can follow up with the university's officials with your questions. Thank you very much, Tamara. Have a great day. And we're moving on to the city of Tyumen, and I invite Ms. Anastasia Lichagina from Industrial University of Tyumen to take the floor. Good morning, Anastasia.
Good morning.
I hope
it's actually good afternoon here.
Yeah, please take the floor.
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers of this event for the opportunity to introduce our university to the prospective students and partners. And on behalf of the Industrial University of Tyumen, I greet the audience, and I'll tell you about our university with great pleasure. Now, let's move on to the presentation. Okay, can we move on to the next slide, please? The Industrial University of Tyumen is one of the largest research educational university complexes in Russia, implementing the personal training for the fuel and energy complexes and other spheres of economy. IoT was founded in 1956. Its foundation and development was closely connected with the development of oil and gas industry in West Siberia. Nowadays, the IoT is the acknowledged leader of engineering education, the flagship university of Tyumen region. At present, about 27,000 students study at IoT and at all forms. More than 1,400 of them are foreign students from more than 42 countries. In the structure of the Industrial University, there are 8 institutes which offer more than 100 of bachelor's, specialist, and master's, and also PhD programs. We prepare high qualified specialists at such demanding technical programs as petroleum engineering, industrial and civil engineering, operation of transport, and technological machines and complexes. Also electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical technology, and applied geology, and many others. For those who are better at human science, we can offer such programs as advertising and public relations, service, hotel business, and trading business. The Institute of Architecture and Design has prepared architects for more than 20 years. So if you want to be a designer or great architect, you are welcome. To enter a bachelor or specialist degree program, you have to pass tests in Russian, mathematics, and physics, or social science or history. It depends on the program. The deadline for applying for a bachelor is the 18th of July. To enter a master's program, you have to pass a test according to the field of studies. The deadline is the 10th of August. The programs mentioned on the slide are the most popular among foreign students. The institution fee for these programs is from 2,030 and 300. At IoT, there are also 4 master's degree programs taught in English. They are offshore drilling, geosteering, logistics, and advertising. Students of these programs have a great opportunity to practice at the leading companies and enterprises, at oil and gas producing platforms at Crimea. Alumni of our programs work at offices and laboratories of research and scientific institutes, at industrial facilities of the largest Russian and foreign companies located at all parts of Russia, including Arctic and abroad. Students who want to learn Russian language and study at programs taught in Russian have an opportunity to do it at our preparatory course. They can choose a course which lasts 1 year, 1 academic year from the 1st of October, or 6 months from the 1st of February. The tuition fee is $1,500 for the main course and $1,300 for the intensive. To apply for the preparatory course, you should fill in the application form and send it to us together with a good scan of passport and the certificate of previous education. When a student arrives to Tyumen, the representative of the university meets him at the airport or railway station, drives to the hostel, and helps to get settled. At every institute, as well as at the preparatory department, there is a tutor for foreign students. The tutor will always answer the questions and help to make life and study comfortable. Here you can see the list of documents which you need to enter the degree programs. First of all, we need your international passport and certificate of previous education with all the annexes. All our foreign students live in one of the 14 comfortable dormitories located near the academic buildings. In the rooms for 2 or 3 persons, students have everything necessary for life. Kitchen areas are equipped with electric stoves and tables where you can cook. Laundries are equipped with washing machines in all dormitories. There are rooms for study, gyms where you can do sport, internet, and so on. The fee for the dormitories is up to $25 a month. No one can imagine a university without science. At IUT, we have the Center of Perspective Researches and Innovative Inventions, which includes 14 research institutes and laboratories, where students can practice their theoretical knowledge using modern equipment, and scientists carry out scientific researches necessary for the innovative development of the region. When students are free from the study, they can attend creative clubs and studios where they can demonstrate their talents. In IoT, there are about 30 different activities, such as singing, dancing, fashion, theater, and even cheerleading. We even have our own group of drummers called Drum and Dance, which participates in different city events and wins Russian competitions. There is also an international club. It unites students of different nationalities from all over the world, supports students and help them to solve any difficulty they may face and adapt much better. Members of the Interclub organize different concerts, creative and sport competitions, and quests. The brightest spring event in IoT is the International Festival of Youth and Students, called Generation Without Borders. It is held every year in May and lasts for 2 days. More than 400 foreign students from different universities come together to show their talents, cook national foods, and make new friends. IoT is the university promoting healthy way of living. All academic buildings are equipped with gyms, and there are sport grounds near the hostels. Some of them are equipped with workout complexes. IoT has its own hockey, volleyball, basketball, and football teams. University Sport Complex has its own swimming pool built according to international standards, and it's the largest in Tyumen. Students can choose any kind of sport: swimming, boxing, athletics, cross-country skiing, mini football. IoT students become winners of not only Russian but also worldwide sport competitions. Now, let me tell you some words about our region and the city. Tyumen region is located in the heart of Siberia. The region is the first in Russian Federation for gross industrial output. 68% of all Russian oil and more than 90% of all the gas is located in our region. With comparatively inconsiderable population, Tyumen region is the large multicultural center with more than 100 nationalities living here. The capital of the region is Tyumen, the city that has been considered to have the best quality of life in Russia for 3 years running. Tyumen is famous for its convenient infrastructure, high salaries, and modern accommodation. Apart from the modern building, in the city there are lots of historical monuments, ancient streets, and houses. The embankment of the river Tura is only one embankment in Russia that has 4 levels. And Tyumen Drama Theater is the biggest in Russia. In Tyumen we have also an international airport, railway, and bus station. And it takes only 2 hours and 45 minutes to get from Tyumen to Moscow by plane. Okay, so my presentation is over, and if you're interested in our programs of our university, we will be happy to see all of you as our students. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Anastasia, for this presentation. We have some time for very brief questions and answers. Can you kindly give some idea about how you teach Russian language to those who have chosen to take English taught degree? Do you have any classes for them, or they don't need to learn Russian at all?
If they choose to, you mean programs which are taught in English, right?
Yes, if somebody has chosen to study at this kind of programs, do they get any extra classes in Russian language or not?
No, they don't have to get extra classes in Russian. They only have to pass exam according to their field of study.
All right, all right. Okay, thank you so much then, and have a great day. Thank you for your time and being with us today.
Thank you.
And we are moving on, and I would like to introduce to you Mr. Christian Ayala from North-Caucasus University. And buenos dias, Christian. So I hope you will have a genuine Spanish language presentation for us today, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so please take a floor.
All right. Should we start?
Yes.
Buenos días, damas y caballeros. Gracias que nos permiten tener la apertura a nosotros de parte de la Universidad Federal del Cáucaso Norte, que, bueno, básicamente me siento muy orgulloso de poder representar a Latinoamérica y poder ser un estudiante que habla en pro de que otras personas de Latinoamérica vengan y visiten nuestra universidad, ¿verdad? Para empezar, nuestra universidad se llama la Universidad Federal del Cáucaso Norte, está situada en Stavropol. Siguiente, next. Yes. Bueno, básicamente, ¿qué les puedo contar acerca de la universidad? Miren, quiero quedarme con ciertos puntos bien puntuales, o sea, con ciertos puntos, valga la redundancia, donde quiero explicarles de que aquí existimos alrededor de 25,000 estudiantes, eso para empezar. 1,000 somos estudiantes extranjeros de diferentes naciones, por ejemplo, del continente africano vienen muchos estudiantes, de los países árabes también, y cabe destacar de que en mi universidad, básicamente de Latinoamérica, somos nomás 3 personitas, 3 personas de Latinoamérica, pero eso no quita que la pasemos bien aquí, ¿verdad? Entonces, cabe destacar de que nuestra universidad tiene también, me voy a quedar con estos puntos de que tiene 25,000 estudiantes, ya lo dije, 164 carreras disponibles, 51 programas bilingües, 5 programas, o sea, 5 carreras que están dispuestas a enseñarse en idioma inglés. Hay 11 institutos, 27 escuelas científicas y demás. Pasemos, dale. Muy bien, los programas en inglés. Esto me interesa mucho, ya que, bueno, supongo que no todas las personas que nos están viendo saben el idioma ruso, puede ser muy difícil aprenderlo. Entonces, si a alguno de ustedes les interesa aprender en ruso, pero en idioma inglés, lo pueden hacer a través de nuestros programas, los cuales serían, muy bien, los cuales serían construcción, tenemos IT, tenemos management, tenemos un poco de oil and gas, y bueno, básicamente ahí tienen la información acerca de cuánto cuesta. No me voy a detener mucho, nada más decirles de que estos programas están 100% en inglés, así que tienen la opción, ¿verdad? Muy bien, los documentos necesarios para la admisión. Básicamente, señoras y señores, tienen ahí de que solo necesitamos los documentos originales de cuando terminan la escuela, necesitamos copia de su pasaporte, necesita legalizar todos estos detalles, pero creo que ustedes pueden preguntarnos, pueden tener un contacto directo con nosotros para saber exactamente qué documento, ¿verdad? Porque igual varía un poco entre país. Por ejemplo, en mi caso, yo cuando quise venir acá, tuve que hacer un proceso de traducción. Después de eso tuve que oficializar mis documentos, mandarlos a la embajada y tal y tal. Pero bueno, eso lo vamos a ver poco después. Las fechas exactas son, la admisión empieza en junio, el 20 de junio y termina en octubre. Y nada, los pasos a seguir es registrarse en la página de nuestra universidad, rellenar los datos, con sus datos, rellenar una application form, y nada, ahí te dicen los pasos, ¿verdad? Y lo más importante, pasar los exámenes. Muy bien. Este es un tema que me interesa, ya que fue de mis primeras incógnitas cuando vine acá a la universidad, es dónde voy a vivir. Básicamente, nuestra universidad ofrece unos lugares muy bellos para poder vivir, realmente lo digo, que nuestras residencias universitarias son lugares bien óptimos, son bien cómodos, como dirían, o sea, te ofrecen todo lo que puedas necesitar para desarrollarte. Tienes tu cocina, hay pantallas donde puedes ver televisión, ustedes pueden ver en las imágenes, ¿verdad? Que hay un campo de juegos, de hecho tenemos varias canchas alrededor de la universidad donde vivimos, ¿verdad? Y nada más decirte que es un lugar bien cómodo, no es caro, para nada, ustedes ven ahí, no es nada caro, igual varía entre la residencia donde vivas, pero básicamente es un lugar bien accesible, bien cómodo y nada, seguro. Las aulas y donde recibimos clases. Obviamente, estas fotografías fueron tomadas antes de la pandemia, pero básicamente no cambia mucho la dinámica, o sea, depende en qué grupo vayas a estar, así te va a tocar con tus compañeros. Por ejemplo, yo soy el único latino que está con un grupo de, ¿qué? 25 rusos más, todos convivimos en el aula, y siento que es una universidad muy moderna, se tienen todas las facilidades para poder aprender. no me he quejado de nada de eso, siempre es bien cómodo aprender. Igual la educación rusa es bien accesible, siento que es bien accesible y te permite, qué sé yo, desarrollar tu carrera profesional de una gran manera. Igual podemos ver en las fotografías que te pueden agrupar, o sea, como ya lo digo, depende de tu carrera, te pueden agrupar con estudiantes solamente extranjeros, con rusos y así, ¿verdad? Pero sí, creo que la universidad ofrece unas buenas aulas, modernas y, bueno, es bien bajo. Ajá, la vida estudiantil. La vida estudiantil, damas y caballeros, creo que es de las cosas más interesantes que se pueden hacer acá. O sea, ¿cómo te lo explico? Cuando uno se viene a otro país, lo más importante es conocer la cultura, es conocer gente de otro... Esta universidad te abre la puerta para conocer gente de otros países, obviamente. Por ejemplo, a ver, yo tengo entendido de que esta universidad es multicultural porque vienen tanto personas. Está ubicada en el Cáucaso Norte, señoras y señores. Estamos ubicados en Stavropol, entonces la gente alrededor son de otras naciones, por ejemplo, de Tayikistán, Uzbekistán y países exsoviéticos. Vienen personas de otras ciudades también a aprender. Puedes tener contacto con personas africanas, con árabes y con nosotros, los latinos, ¿verdad? Entonces siempre hay esa oportunidad de poder conocer gente de otros países. Tenemos festivales como el Miss y Mr. SKPU, que es como una lección acerca del rey y la reina de la universidad. Tenemos convivios y hasta hacemos excursiones a otras ciudades. Puedes turistear, puedes hacer turismo por Rusia de parte de la universidad. Y creo que es una gran oportunidad para aprender más de diferentes culturas, ¿verdad? Entonces, eso. Ajá. ¿Dónde estamos ubicados? Si se pueden dar cuenta, pueden ver el mapa. Rusia es un lugar tan enorme, tan grande, tan masivo, que nuestra ciudad se queda un poco pequeña, pero tiene una ventaja. Nuestra ciudad está hasta muy al sur de Rusia, Stavropol está hasta el sur de Rusia, lo cual tiene conexión con las dos costas. Podemos ir al Mar Negro y al otro mar, que no me recuerdo, pero básicamente, o sea, tenemos que las montañas donde podemos ir a hacer snowboarding, a esquiar, tenemos la playa cerca, tenemos otras ciudades muy interesantes, estamos ubicados en la región del Cáucaso, por lo tanto, pues tener acceso a mucha cultura, muchas personas muy interesantes, y nuestro clima es muy cálido. Por ejemplo, ahorita que estamos en verano, a este tiempo estamos ¿qué? A 25 grados, 27, hay días que sube hasta 30. En invierno no es tan fuerte como en Moscú u otras ciudades del norte, lógicamente. O sea, en Moscú y en ciudades de más, San Petersburgo, las temperaturas pueden llegar, qué sé yo, menos 20 grados, menos 25. Mientras que aquí en Stavropol, menos 5 grados, se mantienen los 0 grados en invierno. Va a depender, pero realmente es un lugar muy bello para poder vivir y muy óptimo. Y de andar. Ajá. ¿Qué es esto? Se preguntarán. Esto es como se ve nuestra bella ciudad. Por ejemplo, del lado izquierdo tenemos lo que viene siendo el Parque Patriota, y hay una bonita fuente donde se realizan muchos eventos culturales. En la parte del medio tenemos el centro histórico, es un lugar muy bello. Y siempre me gusta recalcar que Stavropol es la ciudad más verde de toda Rusia, lo cual es cierto, señoras y señores. Aquí hay tanta vegetación, tenemos un bosque cerca, hay lugares muy bellos para caminar, tenemos parques gigantes, y creo que con lo que me voy a quedar, más que nada para que ustedes sepan, yo creo que lo más importante para mí en lo personal al venir acá ha sido tener la experiencia de poder vivir en Rusia, de poder tener contacto con la cultura rusa, de poder conocer gente tan interesante. No crean, o sea, déjenme explicarles. Habemos 3 latinos en mi universidad, pero en nuestra ciudad habemos una pequeña comunidad de hispanohablantes. Hay de otras universidades, hay unos cuantos más latinos de Perú, de Colombia, de Ecuador y tal y tal. Y en general yo solo quiero decir de que si se vienen a nuestra universidad van a poder tener contacto con gente latina de verdad, con gente que es muy amable, gente muy bella. Yo en lo personal tengo amigos en todas partes, porque la gente te recibe con buen corazón, y creo que sería una gran oportunidad que puedan venir a nuestra universidad. Así que, thank you very much for the attention. Gracias, y that's all.
Thank you very much, Christian, for your really interesting presentation. Though I'm not very much fluent in Spanish, I think I have understood what you have been talking about. It's about your love to our country.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly. That's the main thing I was talking about. Yes. Right.
Can you just, since you are a student, and it's very interesting to get your personal opinion. So if I ask you to stay very brief, can you give 3 advices to potential students why they need to choose Russia as their destination of studies? And if you want, you can also mention your wonderful university.
Beautiful people. The main thing of coming to Russia, just in one sentence, I can tell you, the culture, the love that the Russian people have to make friends, to be, I don't know how to say this, like when foreigners came to Russia, people open, people feel like they're like a gift, padarak, like you guys said. So basically that's the main thing, the culture and how well the Russians receive you. That's the only thing. And basically I can say from my experience, people have received me very well. I got friends in all the places, at the office, at the university, in other parts. I take part in different kind of events, in clubs. So basically, yeah, the friendship and the culture that you can guys have. That's basically my advice. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Christian. Have a great day.
Thanks for having me.
Best regards to our colleagues in Stavropol. Okay, let us move on. And we invite our friends from the city of Syktyvkar, State University, named after Pitirim Sorokin. And Miss Zhanna Ivankova, are you with us? Yes, kindly start with the presentation.
Thank you for present us and our university. And I'm pleased to present you Pitirim Sorokin Syktyvkar State University. Our university is a rapidly developing university with more than a half century of history. It is the largest university in the Kami Republic, and it provides all levels of higher education. The university has an advanced infrastructure for science and innovation. The university has 500 staff members who take care of teaching at the university, are highly skilled professionals. 65% of them have PhD and 12% has Doctor of Science degree. Moreover, the university offers students a wide variety of educational programs. More than 8,000 university students are spread over to 250 bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs. Our university has more than 38 alumni and 200 foreign students who got good position as true professionals in the different fields of the activity in different countries. Entering into our university is a good challenge for you to show and develop your skills and finally be proud of becoming a member of the large university family. And then I want to speak about Medical Institute. Medical Institute is one of the largest institutes of our university with a great number of students. The main goal of our institute is the training of highly qualified doctors for polyclinics and hospitals, and the creation of a scientific medical school. 6 departments work in the institute. 3 of them are clinical and provide training at the clinical base of hospitals. You can get the specialty of general practitioner, and then you will be able to continue your studies in internship and master's degree program. At the Medical Institute, students acquire theoretical knowledge of diagnostic, examination of human body, and studies the reason of different illness and disease and ways different infections spread. Students study both in English and Russian. First 3 years, they have been learned major subject in English. In this time, they also learn Russian language, and then starting in the 4th year, they begin studying medical subject in Russian. That allows them to communicate with their patient, with their friend frequently. Science work of our students covers a wide range of types and areas of activity. And the university has its own medical center where our students undergo practices as well as study clinical subjects. The simulation center of the Medical Institute has the necessary simulation equipment for practical training in emergency care, auscultation for various pathology in adults and children. The university has 19 cooperation agreements with clinical and a leading hospital in Syktyvkar and the Republic of Komi. All the theoretical knowledge is then strengthened by the every semester practice in hospital and polyclinics in Syktyvkar, as well as in the simulation center of the Medical Institute and medical center of the university. Clinical base have comfortable classroom for theoretical studies of students. After that, our students can train practical skills in hospital department. All graduates of the Medical Institute undergo primary accreditation at the University Simulation Center and receive admission to medical practice. In our university, additionally, you can get some medical certificates. For example, medical certificates of nursing staff. It allows you to work in our clinic, polyclinic, and hospitals. No, for example, during your holidays. And then let's continue, please.
So, except medicine, we have another educational programs that apply in English language. First one is the master's degree program, Applied Informatics in Economy. It's full-time 2 years, inter-extramural form of study 2 years, 3 months. Upon graduation, students receive a master's degree and become specialists in the field of information technology and information systems, able to engage in practitioner management, design information systems, and databases. The group opens when recruiting at least 10 people. Another educational program is linguistics. It's a bachelor degree program, 4 years, full-time program for foreigners who speak English at the level B1. The language level is determined by an internal university exam. In addition to a deeper mastery of the English language, students will master the Russian language at least at the level B2. This will allow them to teach other foreign citizens the Russian language and to carry out any other activity that requires proficiency in oral and written speech. The same requirement. The group will be open at least 10 people. Zhana, please continue.
And then next, please. You can see documentation for admission to our university and key dates and deadlines for you. And please next. And then about our classroom. Our university has 8 large buildings and 14 institutes, in which there is everything necessary for your study. The university has a modern educational and scientific applied laboratories that instrumented high-tech equipment, simulation center for practices of medical students, of course, computer class, and a lot of lecture rooms. We have specialized equipment for classroom designed for both people with hearing and vision impairment and musculoskeletal disorders. About accommodation of our students, the university created the campus complex, in which 8 dormitories are combined. Absolutely all students can accommodate here. The dormitories have room for individual study, lounges, room for consumer servicing, and catering. Students' lines, very interesting in our university. The university has more than 60 students associations, student counseling and clubs, student television, volunteer teams, medical volunteer teams, scientific association, and other. Every year, our university hosts the musical project Univision. This project was invited by our university and received national status. And campus for our students. The university has everything necessary for your study: recreation, sports, and promotion of health of students. Each building has a Wi-Fi, library, dining room, several gyms, and a swimming pool. And our students can improve their health at the university medical centers. And welcome to Pitirim, Sorokin, Syktyvkar State University. And we wait for you in our university.
Bienvenido a nuestra universidad. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much, colleagues, and for this opportunity for our potential students from Latin America to know about your university, which is in the northern part of our country, but people who work there have really warm hearts. So I wish you a great day today and invite everybody to visit the webpage of Syktyvkar State University at russiaexpo.study, where you will be able to get in touch directly with the university officials. And we need to move on. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And I invite our final university for today, which is Ammosov, Northeastern Federal University. And Ms. Sardana Gavrilova is with us today. And please take the floor.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon. Hello, dear participants of the Russian Education Day. Warm greetings from Northeastern Federal University. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sardana Gavrilova, and I'm a staff member of International Relations Office and the coordinator of international students in our university. Next slide, please. Our university is one of the 10 federal universities in Russia. We are located in Yakutsk, the capital of Republic of Sakha-Yakutia, the largest region of Russia. Our university has 12 institutes and 5 faculties, 3 branches in such cities as Mirny, Nerengri, and Anadyr in Chukotka. Next slide, please. We have around 18,000 students from different countries and regions of Russia and 2,500 staff members. Next slide, please. As for the rankings, you can see the numbers on this slide. There are rankings for 2020. As you can see, we have very high rankings for medical and life sciences and humanities. Next slide. As a classical university, we offer a wide range of specialties for around 500 different programs for all the levels of education from bachelor to postgraduate. Our programs cover 4 main scientific spheres, such as technical sciences, natural sciences, humanities, and social sciences. Most of our programs are taught in Russian, sorry. We have programs in English on master's level, and for the last few years, we also offer general medicine program in English. Next slide. Yes, well, let's have a look at the most popular and demanded programs of our university. The first one is the Institute of the Medical Institute. As I mentioned before, we offer general medicine in 2 languages. We have a full Russian program where non-Russian citizens may apply, of course. And the second offer is only for international students, but it's not completely in English. It's half English, half Russian. If you become a student of our university as a future doctor, you will have a lot of practice in clinics and hospitals starting from the 3rd, 4th grade. And Russian patients, they don't speak English, obviously. And to be able to communicate with them, you need Russian language, and you will study partly in Russian after 2nd grade, but first 2 years of education will be in English. As one of the programs that give you a specialist degree, this program duration is 6 years, and the tuition fee is very affordable. You pay around $1,800 per year. The admission tests for all the programs that mentioned here are biology, chemistry, and Russian language. But if you apply for the paid basis, you need to pass only one exam, chemistry. Next slide, please. The next one is the Institute of Finance and Economics. Here we offer bachelor and master degree programs on economics, management, HR management, finance, and sociology. Here we have double degree with the University of Nice, Sophia Antipolis in France. Students of this program study French for the whole period of education and economic subjects in French. So upon graduation, they get 2 diplomas, one of Federal University and one of European University. Another interesting program is Convergence, Business Management in the Digital Economy. It is in English, and for this program, we invite many different Russian and international professors from South Korea, France, and USA. So if you want to study economics in English, this program is for you. Next slide. The Institute of Engineering and Technology offers the following programs. As you probably know, we are living in a harsh climatic conditions here in Yakutia. These educational programs will teach you how to construct, create, and build even in the permafrost. We have several small innovation companies in our university that connected to that institute. These companies can build houses from steel, stone, and wood, make sandwich panels, and heat-saving constructions. Hence, students of NEFA have various choice of internship in these companies. After graduation, you will become a specialist that can work all over the world. Our philological faculty, next slide, please, prepares specialists and teachers of Russian language and literature, and also we offer programs on journalism and advertising and public relations. Besides, philological faculty conduct Russian language courses for international students and free movers. It means that anyone can apply for Russian language courses where you will study in different groups, depending on your present level of Russian and on the level that you wish to obtain. Next slide. As our republic is well known for its mineral resources, NEFU prepares skilled professionals to work in these spheres. Here you can see programs offered by the Mining Institute. As you can see, we have bachelor specialist and master degree programs. After graduation, our students are able and qualified enough to work in such companies as Alrosa, Anabar Diamonds Joint Stock Company, Coal Mining and Processing Company Colmar, and others. Next slide. Yakutia and our university in particular prepare highly qualified specialists in the sphere of mathematics and computer science. Our students often win whole Russian and world level Olympiads in maths and informatics, what makes the Institute of Mathematics and Informatics very attractive for students. Also in our university, we have laboratory of supercomputer, and this is one of the most powerful hybrid supercomputers in Russia and the most powerful one in the Far East. Next slide, please. For those who can't speak Russian, our Faculty of Pre-University Education offers preparatory courses of Russian language and special subjects depending on the major that you want to study in university. They offer the following profiles. The cost of education depends on your level of Russian language and the form of education. Due to the pandemic, we offer full online courses where you don't need to arrive in Yakutsk to study here, and the cost of online program is cheaper. Next slide. Here you can have very basic list of documents, medical certificate, chest X-ray, and health insurance you can get in Yakutsk after arrival, or you can bring them from your country. And these are the deadlines for 2021 application period, which starts from June 20, so particularly in 10 days. Next slide, please. Of course, you can find our university on the list of Russian universities that accept international students who apply for the Russian government scholarship program. And if you consider application for the next 2022 year, you have all the chances to apply for that scholarship and to take part in national trials inside your country. And if you choose NEFA among 6 universities you want to study in, you have very high chances that we will accept your application. Next slide. As the time of presentation is limited, I can't tell you about all the programs that we will offer, but you can find them on our website. Our website is offered in 3 languages, Russian, English, and Chinese, and you can find all the information there. If you apply on a paid basis, we have our own online admission system on NEFA's website, or you can contact us about application on nefapply@gmail.com. Next slide. Here you can see the cost for of education for the upcoming academic year. The best thing is that for all international students of our university, we offer grants that cover up to 60% of education fee. Considering this grant, the cost of education is lower than in many other universities of Russia. So if you have foreign citizenship, you can study more than 2 times cheaper than the locals. Next slide, please. Yes, as for accommodation, we are proud to have very good living conditions in our dorms for a very cheap price. Our international students live in the newest dormitory for like 2 or 3 students shared room. Next slide. Yes, and here you can see the pictures of students' room. The cost of education is around $12, so it's very affordable. Next slide, please. Our campus is big enough, but all the dorms, educational buildings, sport objects, cafeterias, and shops are located very close to each other in a walking distance. And the campus is located in the center of the city. Next slide, please. In the campus, we have 2 stadiums, swimming pool, gyms, ski base, museums, and libraries that belong to our university. Next slide, please. So, but before arrival, students should know 2 very important things about Yakutia. First one is climatic conditions. We have very long and very cold winter. The temperature can reach -45, -50 degrees in winter, but it's not that scary because our winter is dry. We have very warm clothes, and inside buildings, it's always very warm. And the second is language. As a national republic, we have our own native language, Yakut, which is very different from Russian or English. The majority of students and teachers are bilingual, but of course, everyone speaks Russian well, and the academic language is Russian. Next slide. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us on our emails or phone. More info about us can be found on our pages on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. Facebook and Instagram are presented in English, and you can ask questions there as well. We will be very glad to see you in Yakutsk. Thank you for your attention.
All right. Thank you so much, Sardana. And we are actually running out of time, and we need to finalize the session. So I invite everyone who is interested in choosing Northeastern Federal University as a study destination for yourself. Please visit the Expo page of the university at russiaexpo.study, and you will be able to find all the details about the university, and also you will be able to get in touch with university officials. Have a great day, Sardana. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye. Well, and that's actually it. And I'm happy that we have organized this event, and that you as potential students and your parents were able to listen to all the university's officials, and you now can decide for yourself which university suits better to your needs. And a part of being a part of this live stream, you will be able also to revisit the presentations, since all of them will be posted on the website russiaexpo.study until the end of the Expo days. So Have a great day, everybody, and I wish everyone good decision regarding choosing Russian university and Russia as your study destination. Have a great day.